Hi there. At the recommendation of a colleague of mine, Dr. Aaron Goings, a very fine labor historian at St. Martin's University where I work, I'm going to start doing some vlog entries, just kind of some short ones. He's shared with some colleagues a project that they're doing at the University of Indiana. They're going to be collecting and archiving diaries from people who are going through the coronavirus experience. This is definitely going to be an event studied in history, a pretty deadly pandemic. So, going to do this as I try to get my voice in history. For tonight, I'm going to just share some thoughts. One of the things that's just ridiculous to me in the last couple of days is that there's been right wing politicians and pundits who have made just an absurd claim, and or seems to be a call to action for older Americans to defy the public health authorities, go back to work, and that they'd be willing to die rather than see the U.S. economy tank. Well, the U.S. economy is going to tank anyway. It already is because of the incredible mismanagement of the crisis. But one of the things that's really striking to me is that a lot of these voices, there's kind of two that I've kind of encountered in the media that have been really big. Glenn Beck, the right wing pundit and personality, and Lieutenant Governor of Texas. I'm dropping his name right now. If I can put it down below or whatever. Anyway, so the special lieutenant governor said, he's a grandparent and he knows many grandparents, 70 or older, who would be willing to die for the to save the U.S. economy, ostensibly for their grandchildren and things like that. Well, there's a couple problems with this. One is though these voices and others supporting it are from the right to life camp. So how can you, the pro life camp, how can you argue this pro life stance and at the same time call for mass suicide? Maybe it's not mass suicide, maybe these older Americans won't be going out and killing themselves, but they're putting themselves in a situation where they could die, and so a mass wrongful death situation, mass manslaughter situation. Um, oh no, no. The thing is, that Texas lieutenant governor. How many people did he talk to? I mean, he's trying to make it sound like there's older Americans lining up to sacrifice themselves potentially. No. The other thing is kind of going back to that pro-life argument. You're pro-life, but you want to advocate mass manslaughter. Uh, no, how does that go to save the economy? I mean, because look, the country is going to survive. The society is going to survive. Is it going to change? Heck yes, it's going to change. This is all about cultural power. There's nothing altruistic about it. There's nothing really all that patriotic about it. If you want a really strong America, you're going to do whatever you can to make sure that the most Americans survive and pick up the pieces when things happen. Um, yeah, so that's just been one thing that's been on my mind the last couple of days. It's just absolutely stupid and disgusting. Um, it's there's no genuine concern for other Americans. It's all about um, money and power and um, and asserting it. Sorry, guys. Those who you got nothing to stand on, especially those who are trying to say you're pro-life. This is nothing. This is not a pro-life argument. This is a pro-power argument. And if you can't see that, I'm sorry.
Bye.